Hey guys, today is December the 5th of 2020, and I want to go over the uranium sector, going over some updates. So without any further delay, let's get into it. Very exciting price action this week. We start off with Uranium Futures. You can see that right here, we're just consolidating. We're about to break out. We closed at 29.60. We're below the 50 SMA, but that doesn't matter. Chances are we're going to get higher. And when we look at the continuation contract, we type in UX2, and you can see that it already broke out. And it's kissing the 50. So once we get a close above the 50, then we should retest this channel up here. So it should be interesting. Let's go to our next chart. Keep an eye on the futures. Next chart I want to cover is the ETF URA. And this one looks really good. My last video, I was showing that this was the battle zone, and we broke right through. Let's put this on regular candles. As you can see, let's make this a little smaller. This is the battle zone. Let me see if I can make this even better. Maybe not. Just got to close it up more here. Let's see. It's working on my charts. So I'm having targets down. So we were in a battle zone right here. We broke out within this channel now. So targets could be this 1460 around right here. Resistance be 1603 and 1933. Those are the areas that we're going to have to face. In the actual pivot is 1603, 1933, but we have a lot of upside, so it's looking good. So if you're not in, maybe you could wait for a pullback to retest this support right here. It was resistance, now is support, and it wants to find support somewhere around 1250. Get in, and might consolidate or whatever, and then it might push higher, or it might continue going higher. So that's the risk you get if you're not in it. But this is the channel, and then these are the levels. Let's go to CCJ, Cameco. See what happened there. I got in on Cameco Friday. When I saw that price action, you just couldn't help it. Look at that bull kicker. I had a buy order at 1050 right there. The reason was because I wanted to see was going to have a breakout through the trend line, and it did. And we're in this channel now, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to make this small so you can see the bigger picture of Cameco. We're going to cover Cameco a lot, but we're going to see other stocks too. So this is going to be the battle zone right here, anywhere between 1164 and that 1332. There's a lot of supply there. And this is a pivot. So key levels, 1233, 1304, anywhere between 1330. We break above there, then sky's the limits. But that's where we at. We've been holding that 50, chopping around. But this time the 50 Fibo number was support. This is $9 and change. And now we broke out. And now looks like we're going higher. So it's very bullish. URA is very bullish. And I'm showing you the area where we possibly will be kissing in the future. I think that's it for this chart. Let's see, we go over here. Looking at our swing indicator, it shows that it's very bullish. This is CCJ, Cameco. Next chart I want to show you is using the Gann speed I use. And you can see that right here, we're about to kiss this angle, but it's looking good. The 3/4 is at 1150. So anywhere between 1150 and that 1233 and change, those are the targets. So these are key levels to watch. You can see that it was chopping around here. This one right here. But these are the areas you want to watch. But so far, it's looking good. Next chart. These are cycles. You can see that it's not respecting this average cycle of the Dewey. It bottoms out here and looks like Cameco wants to go higher. So that's looking good. Same thing over here. This is just a fractal of angles that I'm looking at, and it's already above the 1x1. So target could be that 1177. So like I told you, anywhere between that 1150 and up, that's where it's probably going to start, slowing down or kind of stalling and then maybe consolidate. But we'll see. And this is a date I have, which is that I have an eye on. I don't know if it's going to continue going higher and then maybe stall here or turn back. But it's just a date that I have. Maybe nothing may happen. It's going to be the December 11th or 10th. I've been posting that, so keep an eye on that date when we approach it. See what happens. I think that's it for this. Let's go over here to our chart, and you can see that it was the Elliott wave was indicating that chances are that it was going to do a wave 5, but now that's ruled out because we closed above here. You can see right here. So even though this is saying wave 4, I'm assuming this is all going to recalculate and adjust, and it's going to print out new numbers. But right now, it doesn't look like we're going to go and do a wave 5 as of right now. So it looks like it's going to go higher. Let's look at something in depth. You can see targets I have right here, anywhere between that 1220, 1250. December 10th, keep an eye on. That's a important date, and somewhere around December 31st. Those are the 2 dates I have indicating here. As you can see with the ellipse technique, every time price action gets close to the ellipse on the sides, it tends to get volatile. A big move happens. Not most of the times. You can see right here. It did get a little wild here, and then over here, it got excited. So anywhere in the end of the ellipse, I call this the ellipse technique. So you could probably be waiting, and maybe somewhere around here get in. You could be waiting, and somewhere around here get in. And you can see how price action behaves. I'll keep showing this in the future so you can kind of check it out. It's pretty cool. So right now within that channel, let's see if anything else I have here. We're above the 50 SMA, so that's bullish. That's good. And using the Gann box, you can see that at 180, we now exploded to the upside. So I need to adjust this, but this is 180 from this low right here, which was March 18th, maybe? Yeah, March 18th. So 180 from here. So as you can see, I got to adjust this, but this is probably going to be a key level, 1425. Fibbo, yeah, I already showed you a little Fibbo stuff here. All right, I think that's it for this chart. I don't got anything else. And then lastly, we're going to go into look at all our stocks. I'm using a yearly, monthly, and a weekly. Dailies are a little choppy, but I'm sure you know that the dailies are everybody's positive. So we're going to start out with Rio. Everything looks good. Right here with Rio. We're going to go to BHP. We're going to start with the more expensive stocks. You can see that everything is looking good. We're kind of hitting an extension right here on the monthly, but very bullish. Above, yeah, everything looks good. NLR. The weekly, this was not that good. On the weekly, you're negative. On the monthly, you're good, but on the yearly, so this was not that great. It doesn't have a lot of volume, but it's $48. URNM, very good, looking bullish, very extended, but looking good. LEU, everything's looking good. Green, showing that you're above the weekly 50%, so that's good. You on the bullish side. On the monthly, that's what that indicates. This is the MAFMURI indicator I use just to tell me, where we at. And the dailies, I could put it in there, but I figure if you want to trend follow, you can kind of see where everything is looking. So the yearly, even though this is a weekly, it's a yearly indicator. So it's marking yearly pivots. And this is a daily, but it's doing monthly pivots. So it's kind of showing you level wise. So people won't get confused. URA, it's looking good. We hit a top right here, 13. Very overextended, but so far looking good. Very bullish. Everything is looking good on the weekly. CCJ, you guys know I already covered that, and this is the one I'm interested in. Very extended, but good. Now we're above. You see that this is gray. So once this year closes and we're above, this will turn green. And for this, looking at the bigger picture targets, I think you see this right here, that 1115, and this one all the way right here, 1177. Remember I told you anywhere between 1150 and up and between 13, 14, that's going to be a battle zone, but this is a key pivot you want to keep an eye on. ATUSF, bullish. Look at that. Very overextended on the monthly pivot. But you can see that these are some targets, and we're close to one right here. URPTH. And this one is about to close. Looks like this is $3.38. This is the target. And if we close above that for next year, it's going to be, obviously, because look, the pivot's here. So it's going to be bullish soon. But everything is looking good. Energy Fuels is that, UUUU. Everything looks good. We need to close. We need to stay above $2.62 from here on out. So it could continue making new highs and holding. UEC. We're almost there. I mean, we're actually there. $1.20. We stay above that level for the year. That's the yearly midpoint pivot. That's going to be very bullish. You can see it's not this overextended on the monthly, but it's still looking good. That was the one I was first looking at and trading, but now I switched to Cameco. URCCF. It's I don't got the yearly, maybe because of the data, but the monthly, the weekly is looking good. And URG, the yearly. It's above zero. Now we're going to the penny stocks. This is for the penny stock guys that like to trade lower, cheaper stocks in the uranium sector. 0.049, but it's above. So by next year, I'm sure it's going to be all green. But this is why it's red. But the weekly and the monthly is looking good. WSTRF, same thing here. Now it's above 49 cents, so that's good. LBHRF, the weekly and the monthly are green, and I don't have anything on the yearly, but it looks, so far it's looking good. It's above 43. ENCUF, everything's looking good, positive. Price action is going higher. APAAF, same thing here. It's looking good. DYLLF, same thing here. Looking good. All penny stocks. That was a little wild on the weekly. Same thing here. PLUUF, looking good. Positive. Even though this is red, but price action now is above 19 cents. So that's good. CVVUF, looking good too. you're above the 18-cent level right here, which is a 50, so that's good. And the weekly and the monthly is looking great. So you get the picture, guys. Everything is looking really good in regards to the uranium sector. LMRXF looking good. FCUUF. This one is a little challenging. This one's at 22 cents. It's still at the midpoint, still battling. But on the weekly and the monthly is still looking good. FOSYF. Positive. Wow, look at that. Look at that explosion. 20 cents. Very overextended. And it's at the top. Yeah, so it's looking good. AZZUF. Looking good. Everything is green there. UEXZF. Looking good there too. GVXXF. Looking good. MGAFF. Looking good too. Everything is green. BKUCF. This was not that great. But, you know, the weekly, no, actually, the weekly's not good either. This is a week. So I'll be cautious if you have this one. I'll keep an eye on this one. It's not rising up for everybody else. So this one is not that great. Keep an eye on that one. Or 10 stops. UURAF. This one is good. Weekly, monthly, and the yearly. The yearly is 11 cents up here, so it's not up there yet. So this one's on the weaker side, but on the shorter term, it's not that bad. But you gotta keep an eye on this one. WMLLF. And this one's not great. I will avoid that one. Or get out. PUMGF. 43. Yeah, that's not that bad. It's moving away from the 50%. And it's above 43, so 38. So it's not that bad. BNNLF. This one is good too. And I got LBSR. I don't know what this is. This is a little wild. Not that great. Weekly and monthly. So I don't even know what's going on with this one, but this is not good. And looking at our energy sector, crude oil is looking good. Everything is above. And then is above $36. So, and we're already at 46. So that's good. I also want to mention that there is a low cycle also in crude oil. And I've heard this from other analysts that do cycle research. And they say that could be a possible bottom in. So it looks like the energy sector could blossom towards the end of the year and next year. So a little keynote for you guys to keep on the back of your head when you look at the energy sector. NG, for some reason my computer is getting stuck, but maybe I don't have to continue. Maybe it's a sign that I just need to stop because everything is kind of freezing out here. But anyway, I just want to give you a quick update and let you know where we at on the uranium sector. Hopefully you like this video. And there you go. Things are bogging down over here. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and look at NNG, natural gas. Not that great, actually. Hold on. NNG is not doing good. We're below the 50%, which is the weekly. We're below 295, 272, and 287. So natural gas is not doing good. I don't know why. RBOB, my computer's getting really slow, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. RBOB, let's see. Weekly, monthly is good. Yearly, if we close above 113, that's good. Heating oil. Let's see what we got here. Looking good. Yep. We're right at the 50% on the yearly. So it's at $1.39. So if we could stay above that, That's good, because 121 and 137 is the 50s on the weekly. So that's good. I think that's it. So hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted. Just to let you know that this is crunch time. We're in December. Next year is January, and that's when all the cycles and everything line up. And looking at the price action, it looks like we're getting a head start if it continues. So do your research, do your homework, look at the stocks that you like, that you want to get into and invest into the future, because this is a long haul, and hopefully this is the beginning of a big move. Have a good day, have a great weekend, and I'll keep you posted on the uranium sector using WD Gann price and time technical analysis.